I'm preaching about the one to God. Like a man's church to the man's church of Pentecost, Pentecost is going to do for the one Lord, the red, white, Papa. If the Lord has the words, He was of Pentecost, of Anita's, Mississippi. The Lord is here tonight. And His name is Jesus. There's only one God. And then He's going to praise out His tears and just worship God. And then He's going to worship God. But the Lord is going to do it. That means God has to do it. And then Jesus has to do it. And then God is going to do it. And then Jesus. Whoa! I love to preach it tonight.
And 4-year-old Cannon is with us now, along with his parents, Pastor Damon Tipton and Candy Tipton. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Well, we'll ask Cannon a couple questions in a minute, but Damon, first I'll start with you. How do you explain this gift, this ability to stand in front of crowds and preach?
Well, one word comes to my mind, and I believe it's phenomenon. I really believe it's a phenomenon, and what Cannon does. It's quite something.
Well, you, of course, are a preacher. You're the son of a preacher. He grew up in church. There will be some out there watching this who say, he's just 4 years old. He started at 21 months. Yeah. Is he mimicking? Do you think he's mimicking what he hears, or do you think this is a calling?
I think, yes, children absorb whatever you put in front of them, and all of his life thus far, he's been around the ministry, church, but I do feel like the hand of God is on him in a special way.
Candy, do you think he understands what he's saying, the words that are coming out of his mouth?
Yes, ma'am, to a degree I do. Yes, ma'am.
And since he started when he was 21 months, I imagine he's evolved and you're understanding more and more of the words he's saying.
Yeah.
Is that right?
He's learning. Yes, ma'am.
Cannon, can I ask you a couple questions? Why do you like to preach? Just like your daddy, huh? Yeah. And are you ever nervous up there with all those people, or do you like to stand up there?
I like to stand up there.
Yeah. But how do you decide when that you want to preach?
Because I just want to, see my daddy preach all the time.
You do. That's so sweet. So he's like father, like son.
Yes, and like grandfather. Yeah. So he is third-generation preacher. Mm-hmm. He certainly is. I'm very proud of him.
Before I let you go, I just have to ask you, there are going to be people out there who say at this young age, whether it's a gift or whether he's just mimicking you, maybe he's too young to be standing in front of crowds. And how would you respond to that?
The Bible does say, train up a child the way that it should go, and when they get old, they will not depart from it. All that we have done is involved in church, and he himself has taken upon this passion. And so, we're not pushing him. He doesn't have an agenda. We don't travel with him.
And you don't mind if he's a preacher or not when he grows up?
Not at all. No, if the Lord's will in his life takes him to a different direction, I'm fine as long as he's in God's will.
All right. Candy and Damon and Cannon, thank you so much for coming on.